Me did the young antechua, and maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come a bushing for Ghana. No, me used to tap send, tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Aye easy, aye convenient, aye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover aye map him. Tap send. Intienne. Also download the tap send app. No, ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka come a bushing for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Check now, check it, check it. The beat is real, don't wait make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Entertainment has always been the major thing that we want to feed you with anytime you see me on the screens. My name is MC Berima and this is Sammy Flex Speaks, where we sit to talk about issues circulating in and of course outside the entertainment space. Boss is already seated. Sammy Flex, let's officially welcome him. And today, we will enter into the camps of success music, headed by the main man, King Sack.
Yeah.
Be a 10K.
King Sack here. First of all, let's congratulate Sarkodie for announcing his next album. That is the JAMZ. And I hear it is 11th November, right? He is going to release the album. He's even released the track list. Let me see.
Much anticipated.
Where did I find it? Was it on Twitter? Let me see.
Let's say thank you to Currency the Digital Rasta Richie Flex. Same way Lappy G being our producer. And like I said earlier on, you are always welcome. Sammy Flex TV. If you haven't subscribed yet, do what to subscribe. Hit the notification bell, like, and then of course do the comments over there. Let's vibe. You know what it is.
Okay. All right. So what I've seen is the cover art for the album. He's released the cover art for the album, and it is beautiful. Interestingly, this guy, DKB. DKB also posted a Michael Jackson album cover and placed it with Sarkodie's album cover, creating the impression that maybe Sarkodie was either motivated by the Michael Jackson album cover with for his JAMZ album. I don't know what he wants to achieve, as a matter of fact. Because me who screenshot, someone showed me the screenshot, and once again, I'm sure we will show it to you as well whilst you are watching this. So Sarkodie's album cover comes with JAMZ written in red, like this, and Sarkodie as the name. This time around, Sark wrote the name in a different way. Not the usual S, Dina, no. This time it was written a different way, also like this. And DKB brought out something which is also similar to what Sarkodie has done, which was a Michael Jackson album cover. And some people are saying, oh, DKB has released receipt for Sarkodie, getting an inspiration. I don't know what he wanted to achieve with it, as a matter of fact. And I'm sure this is it, what I was trying to show you. So he says Michael Owusu and Michael Jackson. Michael Owusu and Michael Jackson. You see, they have all been written the same, kind of. The way he wrote the bad. And yeah, but I'm saying Michael Jackson is one of the best. So if you want to learn, who do you learn from?
The best.
You learn from the best.
That's right.
So even if Sarkodie got an inspiration from it, that's fine. I'm not sure
it's never a bad idea.
We can beat him for doing that. I think he's also released the track list. We will try to find out for our viewers if you come across it. And I want to say big ups to him. Some of us thought he's going to make this year dry. But he's proving us wrong that no, he had his plans. I'm sure because he wanted to release an album, reason he did not want to put out any single here and there, decided to wait and at the right time give you guys the album. I'm sure now that he's announced the album, giving us the release date and putting out album covers and track list and all, it means all is set. He's ready to give us. So yes, we want to say big ups to him. Though he kept the people waiting, but I'm sure this will still come to satisfy them and everybody will be fine. A Sarkodie album, I know he'll push it because now he's been moving with the best. He's learning. The last time we saw him going to one of the biggest studios in America, going to learn. I'm sure it's all part of the learning process for him. So I know this is going to be fire. Let's wait for it. When it drops, we will all find a way to support it as well.
So all you need to do is to sit back, relax, and always make sure you are monitoring Sammy Flex TV because we will definitely do it. You know how we do it. When we say we'll do it, we do it.
Exactly so.
Exactly so. Now, there's been an interview section where a lot are talking about. Some do say, oh, Sarkodie's response wasn't right, wasn't okay, wasn't really cool. Well, others too are saying, it's okay, it's fine. The fact that, you know, he was sipping some, you know, I mean, a cigar now.
In fact, he was smoking.
Yeah, that's
it. He was also sipping on something. We don't know. It could be Coke. It could be malt. It could be some alcohol-free wine, or it could be wine. It could be whiskey. It could be anything. It could even be lamujin.
It could be sober.
It could be sober or some Coke or something. Yeah, so that's fine. He's an adult. He's an adult. If you're an adult and you know what is right and what is good, and you come across some of these things, nobody can chastise you for it. And I want to believe, yeah.
But before, there was an interview with Firestick, where he said a lot of things. But we would like to go into it one after the other.
Okay.
And the fact that he made mention of certain words that people are not really cool with that. There was a time, Kaukase.
Yeah.
I want to bring this one inside.
Okay.
And see how we'll just discuss this one. There was a time Kaukase posted.
Why do you still keep saying cow?
Cow. Is it cow or cow? Cow.
Very stop saying that. How can you ask is it cow?
Spelling here.
The kese is kese. The cow is cow. So you want to say cow kwesi? Hey, everybody know. So cow kese, cow kese. I saw the tingo. Yeah.
He's mentioned it.
Yeah. So you leave that to me. And he said in Sammy Flex's voice. So you
he
go.
posted something on Twitter saying that, and then I think Richie will do that. You have it on the screen.
Okay.
With I don't know what kind of Nika whiskey.
Nika whiskey.
That is the.
I'm sure it will be very expensive.
And it will be tins. Tins will be inside.
Oh, whiskey has things. Every whiskey has things.
Because Aquana.
The whiskey you just drank had things.
No, the bottle.
No, that's what I'm saying. It will be very expensive. The bottle alone should tell you how that thing will sell. I think this particular one and one called Boom Boom or so, even the Boom Boom, I brought one from, is it America? When I went to America, I think I brought one. Yeah, some black bee with some X sign on it. Is that Boom or Boom Boom? I've forgotten. I'm not used to those ones. My thing is either JD or Black Label and fine. Maybe my expenditure has not gotten there, and I want to admit to it. Me for semi. No. Where I've not gotten to, I won't force it. So this particular one, it is so obvious that it will be very, very expensive. Like, it's so obvious.
All right, so
and that cigar thing, to no two ways about that, is very expensive. I remember when we went to Dubai, one of my guys wanted to try it, and anytime he goes out to buy, I think he was buying one stick for about $5 or so.
Really?
Yeah.
This is a product of gold and gold.
Yeah, that's the whiskey.
Yeah. And no, even the cigar.
The cigar too.
Yeah, because this one looks like an Asian soldier.
Or could it be they are to get their?
Yes.
They are like the same brand.
Exactly, gold and gold. Because when you look at Aquana or Dasono, Asian, that's on the torso, gold and gold.
Yeah, but it's fine. Why? What do you want to say with this?
Gold and gold.
No, what do you want to say with it? Be bold.
Mention the name of the guy.
Which guy? Kwagesi.
In his voice. He posted something that, in fact, he has a song with Sarkodie titled Win. And then he posted at Sarkodie, can this let you make time for the win video with a laughing emoji. This is what posted.
Wow, okay.
Posted. And now the reply from Sarkodie is sorted. Sorted with some
smiley emoji.
And this is not my problem. My issue is there are a lot of critics, netizens out there, lambasting Sarkodie that he's now promoting, you know, this kind of drag or dancing song. And they are not comfortable with that. A brand like Sarkodie, looking at who he is and how he does his things, is he a promotion that he's trying to do for this?
First of all, let's put out this, Barry. I said earlier that Sarkodie is an adult. What he decides to do, he knows the repercussions, he knows the consequences. So it is not now that somebody is going to tell him, oh, Sarkodie, this is water and this is wine. He knows already. And when it comes to social media, sometimes you might decide to play along some things people say. I can use myself as an example. Today, Patrick, my brother in London, was playfully saying something that, so won't I check on him like, don't I know that he's missed me? And I said, oh, he shouldn't worry, but he should even prepare my room. I'm coming to London in October. Then JMG, Jam Master J, came to write that, hey, now that Ashawo has gone international.
You see that thing?
That's how JMJ came to reply, that now my Ashawo has gone to international. And I just came and I laughed to it. In laughing to it, I'm sure someone sitting somewhere can also read the same meanings people are doing to this. Okay, is Sammy Flex admitting or accepting that he's doing a show and that he wants to go to international to do a show? Or is Sammy Flex saying that what JMJ replied on the Facebook post is what he is? So yes, Kwakese says, Sak, will this make you come so we do the win video? And Sak said, sorted. Now, this is how I understand it. My understanding is that it is not as if Sak is really saying he will come and do the video because Kwakese is giving him this. But he's saying sorted because maybe he likes what he showed him. And I think for the past days, we've seen Sarkodie having cigar on all the time. In the last interview that you even want us to review, that is the Fire Stick interview. Even he was having cigar.
And
he mentioned it, that he said he didn't want to smoke, or he said he stopped or something, but he's still doing it. So my understanding is that when Kwakese asked that question, because Sarkodie likes it, that's why he said sorted. It's like me telling me, okay, Brother Sammy, I want you for a meeting. But when I call you, you don't get a time to come. But this Friday, I'm calling for a sitting, like a boys sitting. Would you get a time to come? I'll say yes, because like it's my ritual.
Apart from that, getting that,
catfish. I can say yes.
Sorted.
I can say yes. Not because I need it. It is because, oh, this is something like usual of me, I do. So if you want to bait me and you want to use that, the probability that you get me is high. I mean, that's how I understand it. Because one, am I going to say someone is scared Sarkodie is taking alcohol, whiskey, like at his age, his level, where he's gone to, the people he's met, business-wise, pleasure-wise, and all those things? Yeah, it is not surprising. The cigar thing, we've seen him countless times, photos, videos, doing it. So that one's a fan of it. So if someone says, oh, come and let's do it with this, and he says sorted, it doesn't mean he is looking for only this. It means, oh yeah, I like it. So if that's what you want to use to bait me, let's do it. That's fine.
The criticisms that has been coming up or popping up, a lot know Sarkodie and they know that, okay, this is the man that he is not into stuffs like this. And then a lot of people are looking up to him. Now that it's because you don't do things like this, that's why we are looking up to you. And you are now promoting something like this. It sounds awkward.
If someone is saying they don't know Sarkodie is doing some of these things and they are disappointed, then I am also disappointed in them. Then what it means that they don't even know the Sarkodie they claim they are following.
Okay.
Because if you know Sarkodie at this stage, you won't be so disappointed in this. If you know Sarkodie, you know, but actually Sarkodie rose with rich men and big men. Like people of influence, high influence. CEOs and things, millionaires, people roll. And when you roll with such people, these are their thing. They do the cigar, the expensive one. They do expensive whiskey, the expensive wines. That's why Sarkodie mentioned Ace of Spades and those things. Yeah, because he's used to it. It's not as if he's claiming. He is used to it. Even if he's not spending his own money, he moves with people or in his circles. There are people who are buying it and he will enjoy it. And I'm sure he also has the money to do it as well. So if someone is now claiming wholly out of this, we should bond them.
Okay, let's
they are not serious. Yeah.
They are not serious. On that note, we want to flip from post that he made, that Sarkodie. When I said, you understand?
Yeah, Caucasian.
Post that he made, that Sarkodie responded. Let's move straight to
The
Fire
Stick interview.
Where he made mention that, in fact, if he wants to do a beef track or beef, then kind of things, his target is the MIs and moving out to South Africa,
Casper
West. These are the kind of people he would like to roll with. But then down here to Ghana, oh, mine. Let's watch this video. When we come back, we will discuss more.
Right now, new ones come up where they actually do this rap battle thing. Wow. If you say any of them go fit touch your spot, make you give some. None of them. Or can't they grab baller?
No. For the young ones now.
For the young ones, no.
Because my feeling towards them is, because mind you, before I go even put Strongman on Success Music, I'm pretty sure that they get some lines where if I be a sensitive person, I wouldn't want to work with them.
Right.
So, because and anybody around, if you really know me, what they get to me is not what you think will get to me.
Right.
I'm not going to mention some artists in name way. Then I shoot video where he did it. It was so uncomfortable. Where I noticed, but then I don't know what really the issue be. Where he say he won't see me on the side. Where I go with him, where he told me, Charlie, bro, I don't say this thing, take from your heart. I swear to God, I don't have idea what the guy they talk about. But the guy feels say he do something where me, he did my head inside. But it's not even about pretense. I know they care about the thing with I don't even remember what the guy talked. Where the guy explained. So that be my state of mind when it comes to, rappers or more cats. Because you see, I'm Rado or whoever is on radio, and they ask you who's the best rapper. I expect them
to say
it's them, of course. And there's no disrespect. But bottom line, they say near the at the end of the talk, the
we know what it is.
Exactly. So if you know what it is, it's not really going to make you feel like, because I suppose that you respond when you yourself are not too sure. What's that?
When you say you feel
you say no, be like this guy for sure. Exactly. But if that's not how you feel, I don't think you would want to respond. It will excite you when you hear him.
True. Internationally, somebody they will make you come out.
Okay, Patron, this is the video. What is wrong with our young artists? What is wrong with Sarkodie replying or doing a beef song with, let's say, Amarado, Strongman, and LJ, and the lives of the rappers, the upcoming rappers now? What is wrong with them?
I think I agree with Sarkodie. In no certain terms, yes.
Okay.
I agree with Sarkodie, like straightforward. With where Sarkodie has gotten to in his career, everything he talks about, everything he touches on, comes with some weight. I still remember my very last interview with him on Xylophone FM, where he said that now, when he's writing, he has to think a lot, because everything that he mentions or everything he talks about has the tendency of developing into something else. And these are some of the things. So today, I remember on I think, is it Rollies and Cigars, when he said, see, I am forgetting Gassem, Jata. Yeah, it was a serious statement in marketing terms or branding terms. Because Okasi yam forgetting Gassem, Nienkofa Jata. Indirectly, it means Sarkodie has BS Gassem, and he's saying we should go for Jata, which is Jata Cement.
Yeah.
So it is the same way. If Sarkodie mentions you, how he will mention you and what he will say will really mean a lot. That's why he said at his age or at his stage in this career, if he beefs with you, you are going to benefit more.
Yeah.
Why do you think at a point, some people even said that within him between him and Manifest, Manifest benefited from his beef? I'm sure these experiences are part of what he's saying now. That if he comes to your level, any of these young rappers, and Amrado, Strongman, LJ, and everybody at all, he comes to reply you on a beef song, he comes to diss you, yeah, he's going to promote you more because Sarkodie is followed. Sarkodie is being listened to widely, more than you are being listened to. So when he mentions you, what exactly is he going to benefit from? So yes, I agree with him. He says that if there is someone that he would want to diss or he'd want to jump on a beef with, he suggested some names like M.I., like Casper Nyovest. It can go on. These are the people he would want to do it. Or maybe he can even go to the Americas and deal with the Drakes and all those people there. Because he thinks that if he does a beef with you and you are lesser than him, he's going to propel your brand. He's going to push your brand up. And he will not benefit from it in any way. So yes, it might come across like Sarkodie is trying to be arrogant, Sarkodie is showing pride, or he's being proud. But I think it is what it is. He has to talk about it, and it is. I think that what he has said is right. So many young artists are throwing shades at him, and I was happy he said that. He said if he is to pay attention to lyrics by some of these young guys, he would realize that most of them, they've thrown shots at him. And he's listening. That's why I said, even if he had paid attention to like Strongman self, he wouldn't have signed him on. Because maybe he knew that Strongman might have thrown some shots at him. But he ignored. He didn't see the need to go and respond to Strongman down there. So yes, I want to agree with him. No beef with any less artist. If he wants to beef with any person, the person should be above him. The person should be someone that he can also tap into his audience. So he mentioned in the interview that if he does any beef with M.I. Abaga, he is going to enjoy the Nigerian audience.
Okay, same way South Africa.
Exactly. So yes, if someone has a problem with this, then the person is not getting the culture right. For the culture, you have to benefit from whatever you do.
And then talking about benefits, it's business-wise. So if an underground or if an artist like that, of what he is saying, he doesn't want to just do something like that way, comes up with a huge sum, business terms, Sarkodie, this is what I have on the table. I want to do this thing with you. It's not right for him to do it.
Oh, for business he can. Recently, some young guys, Nigerian artists who are based here in Ghana, they came to Sammy Flex TV and they told us how they wanted to do a feature. They wanted to feature Sarkodie on their song, and Sarkodie's team demanded for 25k USD. And yes, that is business. Maybe Sark saw them to be people who would rather tap into his audience more than he would tap into their audience. So if you want me to do this, then pay me this X amount of money. If the amount satisfies me and I want to do it, I'll come forward to do it. So he demanded for $25k. They couldn't pay. No feature as we talk because you couldn't meet my demands. So I think that if someone comes for business and it is worth it, why not? He's a businessman. He's looking for money for TT and MJ and Tracy. He will surely take the money and do the business.
Thank you very much on that note. One last video that I want us to just look at, where he commented about frustration with Shatta Wale, and this thing sounds away. Let's look at the video. When we come back, we'll discuss finally and then we'll move out.
Exciting. Or actually what you do, maybe they should say the ball me by the frustration. Like one of the things like this was frustration.
Right.
Out of frustration. Say, I don't mind the whole controversy thing that I think everybody's position is different. That's what I try to explain to you in the beginning. I understand people for what they are, what they stand for.
Right.
But we have wrong and right.
Right.
You go if you have your approach, if you have my approach, but we have something with that one day we all agree say this is not right. So then my reason for moving at that point was we did talk off camera. We have conversations about certain things. And it's so hard to get it across to you because you feel like maybe you have your way where you feel say you're over about things. But me too, I saw something at that point where I feel say, Charlie, things they go, these boys for our neighboring countries, they do things where if we don't do it together, it's going to be hard. Right? That be how them they move. So if we don't move, if we make like it where somebody bring bread, say it won't take we all go, that'd be fine. But at this point where you know come now, we just also miss the time. For real. Because you don't know how the next month this music industry will be changed within 2 hours.
For real.
So any chance we you get, we will really utilize them. So that was my frustration. Say, Opa, Konako Yamo Radio, that no be problem. But make we do this. But the moment I get to that, they come with that. This thing still they enjoy you, and I know that time is taken, and that be the frustration make I go do so. So something like that was very real. It's natural. That be how I feel. Anything else, I will look at what do I benefit? Is the person actually going to benefit? Because at this point, if I pick pens at the direct shots to anybody, the person rather go benefit. So is it worth it? No, but maybe something to go fi come up with, you never go because that was how they trust myself because things you are talking I know will do where you do. No?
Yeah.
Cigar never things I go take cigar.
For real.
I take them. So I can't really trust myself 100%. So possible say you go feed.
Okay, so this is this. Shatta Wale frustrating Sarkodie. What will make Sarkodie say something like this?
Sarkodie is speaking his truth. And I think for the past days, I've loved how our artists are responding to questions. Unfortunately, they have responded to all these questions outside of Ghana. It is my hope that when they come to Ghana, and any of our entertainment journalists, or better still our local journalists, ask them some of these questions, they will answer the same way. When Stonebwoy went to that TV platform, I've forgotten the name. When he went to that TV platform, we saw how he responded to the questions. He was raw and real. He was as he was as plain as F. He didn't hide anything. You ask him this, he gives you pine. You ask him this, he gives you pine. And I'm sure that was how Sarkodie also behaved on this interview with Firestick. He was raw. I love the conversation. Like this is the conversation you describe as a bold conversation. Everybody is talking their talk.
Men behind the table.
Everybody is talking their talk. Like they are already in the spirit to fire. So he said he responded to Shatta Wale out of frustration. And he gave us an instance where he will be thinking with Shatta Wale, he will be planning things with him. The next day, Shatta will be here saying this and that. Like, yeah, he'll be frustrated. He'll be frustrated. And see, the Shatta thing, Shatta has weight.
Yeah.
So when Shatta says this about you, the next day, a battalion, a legion is saying the same thing about you. Master, you won't be comfortable. You understand? So you deal with him and you come and say, oh, Sarkodie, he's stingy. Oh, Sarkodie, he doesn't know this. The moment he says it one, all the fans, they will come. Use the same thing against you. When he says this one, all the fans will come, use the same thing against you. Master, if you are at the receiving end, you'll be frustrated. Yes? Yeah. So I like the fact that people are speaking their truth now. I wish the industry continues like that. Because when the industry continues like that, one, we also get content to discuss. Two, everybody will know the reality in the game. Than maybe you go and sit somewhere and you fake.
Very true.
I think the platform I was looking for Stonebwoy is called Vlad TV.
Okay.
Vlad TV, where he went for that interview and he was raw and Vlad TV, yeah, that's the name. So Sak was plain, he was truthful, and he spoke like a real man. Real men don't hide behind anything to be swerving questions.
Yeah.
He was straight with it. Okay, so what has been the issue with Shatta Wale? Yeah, I think I did that because I was frustrated. Yes, Shatta Wale was frustrating him. And Shatta Wale, if he's on a case, he can really frustrate you. That guy is a problem. He can frustrate you, I tell you. He can always say the things you don't want to hear. So I'm sure Sarkodie felt the same thing. So yes, he has done it. And I know Sarkodie, he has been saying this all the time. He loves Shatta Wale and how he does his things.
Yeah.
I think when he was in Nigeria, same way, or South Africa, he mentioned that, yeah, I love Shatta Wale. He's brought a revolution in our industry. Just that, you see, when it comes to ways and approach, or somebody will say ways and means, we all don't have the same style. We don't have the same attitude. Someone will go, pa, 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 he will get there. Someone will also go, pa, 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 he will still get there. Yeah. So if Sak and Shatta Wale, they are supposed to do something, and Shatta wants to go his way, and Sarkodie also wants to go his way, and Shatta Wale is forcing him to come and do it his way, he will be frustrated.
Okay.
He will be frustrated. So I want to agree that these are some of the things that will make him say that. But he's not said anything. He spoke his truth. Let's accept his truth, and that's all.
And that's all. This and many more we have for you on Sammy Flex TV, your favorite YouTube channel where you get quality, good entertainment right here. And this is Sammy Flex Speaks. We like to say very big thank you to Sammy for doing this thing, always giving us this Charlie analysis. And we are there. Same way, currently the guitar, Rasta handling cameras, Richie Flex, our editor, and then La PG, our producer. My name MC Berima, your favorite MC's MC Energy.